Hello everybody, this is Scarecrow, and we are back with Mega Man Legends 2. We're supposed to be stopping the Ancients from doing the carbon reinitialization plan, but first, let's take a 100-question quiz so that I can get a sword. How about that? Just waste a bunch of time, why not? It's not like anything bad's gonna happen if I'm late, right? Where's London? England. Grape is used to make which of the following drinks? Wine. This is a common name for computer software. Thank you. Program. I like these easy ones it's giving me. What was the World War II alliance between Germany, Italy, and Japan called? They were the Axis powers. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. What was the title of Huey Lewis and the News' 1983 hit album? Sports, I believe. Three most well-known teas are Darjeeling, Assam, and Kemoon. How long does Halley's Comet take to circle the sun? 76 years. What year did Mussolini's fascist party take control of Italy? I got this one right before. I'm pretty sure the answer is 22. How many legs does a spider have? Thank you. Next question. In what year did Lincoln issue the Emancipation Proclamation? Well, Lincoln was president from 61 to 65, so that automatically gets rid of these two. 1865 is when it ended. The Emancipation Proclamation happened before, though, so 1863 is the answer. Who was the president of the U.S. when it had the most troops in Vietnam? Well, Kennedy was not around for much of the Vietnam War. Nixon was there trying to draw down the troops because it was going on for too long and there was big sentiment against it. So the answer, I believe, has to be Johnson. Yeah, okay. Which of these stars is in the constellation Lyra? I think Lyra is one of the constellations involved with Tanabata. Would it be Altair and Vega? I think the answer is Vega. Yes. In England's War of the Roses, the Red Rose stood for which family? So the War of the Roses was the Yorks and the Lancasters, I believe. We can get rid of these already. And I think it stood for the Lancasters. Good. How many albums did the Sex Pistols release, not including compilations? I've gotten this wrong so many times, and I don't remember what the answer is, but I remember that it was surprisingly a low number, so I think it's 1 or 2. Is it just 1? Did they just release a single album? It's gotta be 1 or 2 though, right? Oh, I think it's 1. Because I tried all these other ones thinking surely they had more than one album. Yeah, okay, good. Approximate radius of Earth is 4,000 miles. What year did the Crimean War break out in? Crimean War. There were a lot of wars in the mid-1800s. So I'm thinking that it's gotta be one of those wars. My inclination is to say 1853. I'm pretty sure I had this question before and got it right, so I'm pretty sure 1853 is the right answer. Okay, good. The Soviet leader who made Perestroika his slogan was... Perestroika was the post-Cold War Soviet rebuilding or whatever. So I think the answer is Gorbachev. What is the natural enemy of the shrimp? Probably not sea slug or urchin. Moray, eel, or octopus? I'm gonna say octopus. Okay, good. Christian movement to reclaim the Iberian Peninsula was called Reconquista. Which of the following is not a Benelux country? Benelux. Denmark. Who was the leader of the Italian unification movement? Oh, I answered this one before and got it right. I think it's Garibaldi. Which American company began mass-producing automobiles? Ford. If you throw 2 dice, what are the odds of getting a 9? There are 36 possible outcomes. You get a 9 on a 5, 4, or 6, 3, and then the inverses of those, so 3, 6, and 4, 5. So that's 4 out of 36, 1 and 9. Which of these is called the king of the beasts? Lion. Which of these is an insect? Beetle. If you divide 29 gumdrops equally among X people and have 5 left over, X equals... Okay, so we have a remainder of 5 after we've divided them evenly among 6 people. So I think the answer is 6, right? Because we would have 4 going to each person, which is 24, and then we'd have 5 left over. Okay. Where's the capital of China? Beijing. 300 years ago, the first roller coaster was built in what country? I think this one's a curveball. You would probably think like US or France. I think the answer is Russia. I might have gotten this question before. Maybe I'm having some sort of remembrance of answering all these questions way back when I had the game, initially as a kid. I think the answer is Russia, though. Okay, good. Which of these is a reptile? Chameleon. Thank you for that. What was the Confederate capital during the American Civil War? Richmond, Virginia. What animals used to search for truffles? A pig. Which of these bodies of water has the highest water level in the world? Isn't that Lake Titicaca? Isn't it like super high up? I think that's the answer. Let me think about these other ones. Great Salt Lake I think is too close to, like, too much lower. Caspian Sea I think is also too much lower. Victoria could be. I think it's Victoria or Titicaca. It's just kind of fun to say Titicaca, isn't it? Let me think about this a little bit more. I feel like it has to be, though. Titicaca's, like, really high up. Yeah. Franco-Prussian War began in what year? Oh, boy. That's awfully close to the Revolution, so I don't think that was it. That would have been during the 100 Years' War, I think. I'm gonna say 1870. There were a lot of conflicts in the 1800s. Like the mid-1800s through the mid-1900s, we had a lot of ongoing struggles in that sphere. Which of these elements is known as a noble gas? Argon. It's argon. Pretty sure it's argon. Oxygen's not a noble gas. Carbon's not a gas. Fluorine is also, I don't think, a gas. Which of these animals has a long nose? Well, I hope it's elephant, because they have a big trunk. Okay, good. First emperor of the Roman Empire. Oh, boy. I think it's Augustus, right? Okay, good. Which of these is the national sport of Japan? Sushi and samurai. How would Mount Fuji even be a sport? It's sumo, obviously. What island was Napoleon born on? Oh, see, this is a tricky one because Elba and St. Helena are also... He gets, like, banished to Elba, I think, right? And St. Helena was where he lived? It was something like that. I might have that reversed. I think he was born on Corsica. Okay, good. Which one of these is not one of Newton's 3 laws of motion? Okay, inertia is, the equation of motion is, and the law of reaction is, so the law of gravity is not. In which Brazilian city can the famous Copacabana beach be found? That's Rio. What year did the Opium War between Britain and China break out? There were a lot of wars in the 1800s. I'm inclined to say 1840, 1851, one of those two. I don't know which one I want to go with, though. I feel like it's not 1851. So maybe it's 1840. Let's think about this a bit. There were multiple Opium Wars, I'm pretty sure. I think 1840 is the right answer. Okay, good. How old was King Louis XVI of France when he was crowned? 20. He was very young. What animal can lose its tail to escape from its enemies? A lizard. What country did Columbus think he was in when he found America? India. What was the name of Tron's brother? Finally, a question about the game. Teasel. Which one of the following has the lowest chance of being born? What? Huh? How am I supposed to know this one? Or what do I think are rare breeds of cat? What? Oh god, I gotta think about this one. I think that it's not tortoiseshell. Maybe it is tortoiseshell. Okay, black cat's obviously very common. That's gotta be... That can't be the answer. Himalayan Siamese are... Oh wait, male tortoiseshell. I feel like a lot of tortoiseshell cats are female, aren't they? It's gotta have something to do with like recessive genes and how the cat goes... oh boy. I don't know this one at all. Female Himalayan, female Siamese. These are not common breeds of cat. They're pretty expensive to buy. I'm gonna go male tortoiseshell because I feel like a lot of tortoiseshell cats are female. I don't know if that's true or not. Which of the following is a computer programming language? Basic. Where was Euro Disney built? I believe that's Paris. Okay, good. Which of these is not a type of cheese? Cheddar, brie, and American are cheeses. Kaiser, I think, is a bread, like a Kaiser roll, right? Which of these is not found in Paris? Buckingham Palace, that is in London. I've been there. How many minutes are in an hour? What? I feel like I'm getting tricked, but I know I'm not getting tricked because the answer is 60. But I feel like I'm getting tricked because that's too easy. Which Asian product was most prized in 13th century Europe? Spices, right? Because we had the spice trade. Yeah. Which of these machines plays music? I mean, it depends on how loosely you define music, right? A fax machine makes a lot of noises. Yeah, it's cassette deck, though. Which of these albums cover shows the four Beatles' entire bodies? Abbey Road. As they're walking across the road. The highest mountain in the world is Everest. Which country did not fight Egypt in the Second Middle East War? Okay, well, I know Israel did. And I'm pretty sure England did. Now the question is, did France and the United States involve themselves? I think the answer is the United States, interestingly enough, even though the United States is very, very involved in Middle East conflicts now. At the time, I believe that this was mostly a European problem. I'm gonna go United States. Yes. What is the name of the fusion of Greek and Oriental cultures? Huh? What does it mean by fusion of Greek and Oriental cultures? Because Greek culture is referred to as Hellenic and Hellenistic culture, depending on different things. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna go with Hellenistic. Okay, good. Which of these sports is a winter sport? Thank you, skiing. What value does the Roman numeral M represent? 1,000. Milli. Lincoln was which president of the United States? The 16th president. Thank you. Which of these is a mammal? Another easy one. I love it. Thank you for giving me a nice set of good ones. Oh, nice. Another good one. Works produced by Leonardo da Vinci. Last second. Apollo project to land on the moon. That was Apollo 11 in 1969, I think. Which element is represented by Fe on the periodic table? That would be iron. It's like a ferrium or ferrous. What? What is the temperature of a cigarette flame? How am I supposed to know that? I light a cigarette and point a heat gun at it? Oh, let's see here. 200, 310, 530, 420. Well, they say 420 blaze it, right? So it's gotta be 420, right? I hope it's 420, because I'm very deep into this quiz now. Oh, thank you. When did the American Civil War start? 1861. There it is. What organ does a snake use to sense heat? What do they call it? I think they call it pits, right? Oh, no, not... Oh, is it pits or is it mitts? I think it's pits. Bats. Gloves, bats... Oh, wait. Gloves, bats, and mitts are all baseball things. Is that how I'm supposed to figure it out? The odd one out? The pits? That was right. Who led the Russian Revolution and founded the Soviet Union? That is Lenin in, what was it, 1917, I think. What is the name of the unique feature found on the Scandinavian coast? Fjord. Which of these is used to take photos? Thank you, a camera. The Java bat is the largest bat in the world. What is the wingspan? I had this one before, and I'm pretty sure it's 6'5". Social contract is Rousseau. Which of the following is composers is considered a romanticist? Okay. Mozart and Haydn are not. They're too early. Wagner and Beethoven are romantic, although the thing with Beethoven is that he did it a little too early for the rest of the romantics. So his kind of is in that weird transitionary phase between romanticism and what came before. I'm pretty sure they want Wagner as the answer, because Wagner is very squarely romantic. Beethoven's kind of like proto-romantic. The part of a spider's body are attached with no clear separation. I had this before. I think it's head and torso. Right? When you think about a spider. They don't have like a separate head. It's just on top of the torso. It's just a part of the torso. Yes, let me think about some spiders I've seen, like, not regular spiders, but giant spiders from games and movies. Because regular spiders are too small for me to think about it. Yeah, I think it's gotta be head and torso. Okay. In addition to using gills, the loach uses what to breathe? Lungs, I believe. They have gills and lungs. If you roll 2 dice, what are the odds both will come up even? Well, it's a 1 in 2 chance that a die will come up even. So it's 1 in 2 times 1 in 2 because one is dependent on the other. Yes. How many atmospheres can a 30-meter water-resistant watch stand? 30-meter water-resistant watch. What? So, the question would be, how many atmospheres of pressure is it when you're 30 meters underwater, I think? So, what is our answer? Oh, boy. I'm gonna think about this. Ooh. I'm gonna guess... It's gotta be... It can't be 30 or 40. That's ridiculous. There's way more pressure. So I'm gonna guess 4? Okay. Which ethnic group founded the nation that became the Roman Empire? I believe that's the Etruscans. What is the name of the war between Maria Theresa and Prussia in 1756? That's the 7 Years' War. I had that question before and I found it odd. There's another war called the 7 Years' War. 80 questions. Only 20 left to go. Good luck. Yeah, I'm really nervous now. Okay, thank you for giving me an easy one. What is the Japanese art of folding paper called? That's origami. Which of these insects does not pupate? Okay, well, butterflies and moths do pupate, and I'm pretty sure ants do too. So I think the answer is cricket. They do something different, right? Like there's like the nymph phase and whatnot. It's different than what other insects have. Okay, good. What is DNA shaped like? Double helix. Which of these igneous rocks is most common? I'm pretty sure the answer is granite. I think I've answered that one before. In what year did World War II begin? 1939. I almost picked 41, but it's 39. Okay. What is the name B.B. King has given his guitar? He calls it Lucille. Or he called it Lucille. I don't remember if B.B. I think I'm pretty sure B.B. King died a few years back. Numbers that can only be divided by 1 in themselves. That's a prime number. Oh, we're so close now. The French Revolution began in which year? It happened shortly after the American Revolution. I don't think that late. I think it's got to be 1789. Yep. Which one of these is not one of the Great Lakes? Chaplin Lake. I don't know where that's at, but the other ones are Great Lakes. Which of these led to an attack on British ships in Boston Harbor? Gotta be the tea tax, right? Because that's the Boston Tea Party. Okay, good. 90 questions down, only 10 left. Please, please let me do this. Please. Only 10 left. This is make or break time. Don't blow it. I'm trying. I'm trying my best not to blow it, lady. I'm doing my best. Which of the following has a connection with King Louis XVI? Oh, boy. It's not the Magna Carta. That is associated with Charlemagne. I don't think it's the Protestant Reformation either. War of Independence? No, I think it's the Declaration of Rights. Right? Okay, good. How many years after his last album did George Michael release Older? Okay. I've gotten this wrong so many times. At first I thought it was 10, because if you're going to call your album Older, why wouldn't you release it a lot later? But that's not right. And it wasn't 7. And it's not 3, because that doesn't make any sense. So the answer is 5. What did Jimi Hendrix do at the Monterey Pop Festival? Well, that's when he burned his guitar, right? He set it on fire. Jimi Hendrix is cool. Pillar of flame caused by an eruption on the sun's surface is a... Well, the corona is just the name for that ring around the outside. Aurora is not what we're looking for. Flare, I don't think is it either. I think it's a prominence. Okay, yeah, good. What does the mistletoe use to attach itself to its host tree? Birds, right? Okay, I think I got that question before. Sting was a member of which rock band? The Police. How many degrees is the interior angle of a pentagram? Okay. Well, 90 would be the interior angle of a square, which is a 4-sided figure. So I think we just go up, right? 108? Let me see here. 108 times 5 is... okay. 540? Yeah, I think the answer is 108. Okay, good. Who apologized to the Pope during the investiture controversy? Great. Remember this from a religious studies class I took. I'm pretty sure it was an English king, wasn't it? I think it has to be Henry IV? Oh my god, thank you! If I got that wrong this late, I would have freaked out. Lionel Richie was a member of which group? Thank you, the Commodores. Oh god, one more question. Please. Please. Please let it be something I know. You don't know how many times I've attempted this at this point. How many times I've had to go through these questions and try these quizzes and memorize these questions. Okay, here's the last question. Good luck. Don't touch the controller at all. Okay. I don't want to accidentally choose an answer. Which of these empires lasted the longest? The Mongol Empire, the Ottoman Empire, the Tang Dynasty, or the Byzantine Empire? Okay. The Mongol Empire was very big and expansive. I don't think it lasted as long as some of the other ones. Like, it might be close to some of the other ones. The Ottoman Empire lasted like a few hundred years, I think. That's like the Turkish area, right? That was the empire that was in that part of the world. The Tang Dynasty's in China. I don't think it's the answer. I think it's the Byzantine Empire, because basically there's the Roman Empire, and then there was the Eastern Roman Empire, which became the Byzantine Empire after the split of the church, I guess. I think the answer is Byzantine, and if it's not, oh god, I'm gonna cry. It was right! Yes! Oh my god! I did it! 100 questions! We answered them all! I can't believe it! I never thought there'd be someone who'd answer everything correctly. Well, you never met me. I will memorize all the answers. Here's your prize, Zet Saber. You got Zet Saber. Okay. Oh my god. That was a whole thing, wasn't it? Okay, let's go back to roll and get our sword. Get our blade arm going. Oh, man. That hurt my brain. But maybe I'm a little smarter now. Maybe I'll remember these things again. I did remember a surprising amount of these questions from when I did that quiz as a kid. So maybe this will re-spark my memory for these things. Oh boy. That was harrowing. That's probably the most difficult thing I've had to do in this game, is answer those questions. I finished making blade arm. Let me know if you want to try it. Okay, cool. Well, let's grab it then. Energy blade. Cool. What does it cost to improve it? I do have some money sitting around. 90k. 9,000 is pretty cheap. 45k. You can't upgrade the others. Okay. That's not too bad then. We'll boost that. 9,000 is nothing. I must be able to get the... I'm still missing the lens I need for this, right? I'll probably get that pretty soon, I would imagine. Okay, well let me take a look at my time. I'm pretty sure we're probably at time, because that is a long quiz. Yep, we're at time. Well, we did what we were doing today. We managed to answer 100 questions correctly and get a sword. Now I have a blade arm. You know what? Let's go test it out. Just to see our beautiful new sword boy in action. Can I use it here? No. Okay, let's go over to the... We'll go over to the ruins real fast just so I can slice up a reaver bot or something. That way we can say we did something in this video. Instead of just answering questions for 20 minutes, 26 minutes. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, ow, oh yeah, come on, let's do this. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, this sword was totally a good idea, Scarecrow. I'm glad we spent a whole video doing this. Okay, there we go. Freaking jerk with his stupid shield and his flamethrower. I hate him. Okay. Well, we got a sword. I guess that's something, right? Here, let me slice this thing. It's not gonna move. Yeah, get sliced. Oh, you can combo with it. What? I didn't remember that. That's something you were not doing in Mega Man Legends. Yeah, let's go. What you got? What you got? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty fun. Alright, well, that's what we're going to end for today. We got our sword. It's neat. You can do combo with it. Make our way back out of here. Next time we're going to Elysium to stop the carbon reinitialization plan. I hope our dalliance for this blade arm was, you know, not detrimental to the world's fate or whatever. You know, some things are more important, though, like answering a bunch of questions. But that's what we're going to end for today. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Scarecrow. What do you think of that quiz? I'd like that. 100 questions answered. That's pretty good. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.